Welcome to The Short Score, your weekly update of roping news from around the industry, where you can find the latest on the sport from the pro rodeo ranks to the jackpot world. I'm Taylor Vollen, and I'm your host. Hey everybody, welcome back to The Short Score. It's your host, Taylor Vollen. I hope you all had a great Memorial Day weekend. I know we all look forward to 3 days with our families, roping, barbecuing, rodeoing, whatever it is that you chose to do. I feel like Memorial Day weekend is such a special one because, we get to honor those who selflessly sacrificed their lives for our freedoms, something I hope we all kept in mind over the weekend. But it's also a big weekend on the jackpot front. We see quite a few big open ropings over Memorial Day weekend with the best in the game roping before they head out for the summer run, so it's safe to say this past weekend was a busy one. On this episode of The Short Score, I admit it is a shorter episode, but we're going to talk about who won what ropings over the weekend, and you guys will also get to hear from the champs of the Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, Clint Summers and Jake Long. The weekend really kicked off with the historic Windy Ryon. Luke Brown and Travis Graves took home the open win with a 41.22 on 5 steers May 24th. This adds another win to Luke's 2024 resume that is already impressive, keeping in mind his American win, Corpus Christi win, and his success at the Kid Rock's Rockin' Rodeo. We have the full story of their Windy Ryon win over on the website, so make sure y'all head over there and read that after you get done with this episode. Next, like I mentioned earlier, Clint Summers and Jake Long won the Danny Dietz Memorial Classic in Decatur. This is one of those ropings that has such a bigger meaning than just roping, as it honors the late Navy SEAL Danny Dietz. Summers and Long were 33.03 seconds for a combined $21,560 for the aggregate title on May 25th. Now, you guys will get to hear from the champs, and I want you to keep in mind that you can actually go back and watch the Dietz over on roping.com. We were boots on the ground live streaming it, so make sure that you check that out once you get done with this episode as well.
So is this just the Jake Long roping now for Danny Dietz Memorial?
This roping has been extremely nice to me. I think I won it 3 times in Rosenberg and then twice here in Decatur. And I actually was high call another time, and I think I missed or roped a leg. So it's it's pretty, I don't know, it's just one of them places that treats me good. I think everybody's kind of got that spot. And fortunately, it's a good roping on top of it. So that's the nice thing, because it kind of stinks if your hot spot's not a very good spot. So this is a good one.
Clint, is this your first win here?
Yeah, this is my first win. I don't think really that I've won anything here since I quit healing. Like maybe down in Rosenberg, I won a little bit down there, but I hadn't won very much up here. It's a really good roping, but just ain't ever been able to make it click and finish out and win something. But it is a dang good roping. It pays good all the way through. It ain't like one that's just top loaded. Just to win something here is you win pretty good money for what you put up.
What horse do you have today?
I rode Joe today the whole time. I rode Kobe on one in the short round right there when I was long for Hunter, but I rode Joe the whole time.
What about him worked well here?
Oh, that horse works good everywhere. I can't fault him anywhere. If I mess up, it's not him. It's always my fault. And actually, he's kind of been on vacation, and today has been his first day back. I hadn't even really rode him at the practice pen, and I knew he was a touch fat and out of shape, but 10 steers wasn't going to hurt him, so he did his part.
Yeah. Had to bring the fresh one to get through the humidity today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to me about that humidity today.
That's brutal. I'm not built for heat like this. I know I'm from Kansas, and it does get hot there, but I hate the heat. It's just I don't think the lungs are built for it. So I'm definitely ready to get out there rodeoing and getting some. I told somebody I'm ready to put a sweatshirt on because it's too cold outside. Yeah, that's what I'm ready for.
Who'd you ride today?
Well, I actually kind of tag teamed the roping a little bit. I started on Roger, run the first round. He ripped a shoe off on the second one in the first round, and so I got on my other horse, Scout. I've actually owned him for 3 or 4 years now. I bought him from Chase Tryon, and we're just now starting to bond to where we do good. I rode him at the Kid Rock deal, and he's doing really, really good. And I finished a roping on him. He worked outstanding. He never made a bobble, and he made my job fun today.
Give us some background on this roping, what we're here for, what it's like having the SEALs here. I know they signed your guys' awards. Kind of talk about that backstory.
Well, it's unbelievable. I mean, obviously we're not a free nation without guys like that, and I'm very, very thankful because I'm not wired that way, and so I know we need guys that are willing to run towards danger, and and risk their lives, and it's beyond an honor to get to talk to them guys. Not to mention the SEALs. I mean, the best of the best. So that's even, not just the normal military, but to see the SEALs is unbelievable. Know what them guys go through and what they're capable of, and just beyond honored to get to meet them, and thankful for everything they do. Yeah.
All right, Clint, have you been working on anything specific lately with your roping riding? Go through that whole deal?
No, not really. Just get out behind the bear and turn them. It's kind of like we say about every time that we do something like this. We just try to make our run. It ain't like we try to do anything special. And fortunately, when we make our run and it clicks, it's fast enough to win something. And man, it's been fun, especially the past year. It's been me and Jake. We got a really good run together, and just making it consistent is pretty much, I think, the thing that we have to work on day in, day out. And we rope together pretty much every day when we're at home, and I think that helps a lot. And, just you build confidence in each other. And, when you back in, no matter where you're at, obviously, Vegas or somewhere like that, you have a little bit more pressure on you or whatever. But I don't know. I've built a relationship with this guy. It's like every steer I ride in the box, it's just like we're at the practice pen now, and it's just another steer. I don't know. It's a different feeling than I've had with any other partner, and just happy to do it with him too.
It really warms the soul.
Oh, make me blush.
Yeah.
What about this jackpotting this year?
I just need you to show up. That's all it is. I don't know what it is. I don't hardly catch, and then you show up, and I heal good. So, I guess I just need more cameras at the ropings. I don't know, but it's been awesome. It's been. I feel like I've roped really good at a handful of ropings, and my headers have done awesome the whole time. I think this is the first time in a full year that I've actually caught for him at a jackpot the whole time. So
we ended up first, so it wasn't too bad. We made up for all the other ones.
Yeah, we might be even now with this check. So, but no, it's been, my horses are working really good. I feel like I'm kind of back in rhythm with everything. I was kind of fighting a horse deal there for a while, trying to stay on CJ, and
I think we were just complaining about jackpots not
Yeah.
too long ago.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, it's like he just been drilling them. Everyone he goes to, he wins it since then.
Yeah, I was about ready to give up on it. I was just going to turn into a rodeo cowboy. So I was tired of hemorrhaging money. But no, it's been good. Glad it turned around.
Was there a mindset shift, or it just got rolling?
Well, I mean, the mind shift thing happened, last year at some point. And then I think that's helped a lot. It's let me look at things more honest. And then, truthfully, I got to give my credit to my wife and my daughter. They got to watching me, and I was doing some things incorrectly that I used to do different, and kind of got back to working on that stuff. And so that's what turned around, let me see things a little better. Yeah.
I was gonna say they're like the best support team ever. It seems like
They really are. Maybe my wife won't listen to this, where she won't get too big of a head, but yeah, she's pretty vital. She's my therapist and my coach, and yeah, she does a lot for the team. So
I know you got a pretty great wife too.
No, a support team, there's no words for it, honestly. If somebody don't have one and don't experience it, they'll never know. But once you get a support team like me and Jake have behind us on both sides, his family and mine, man, it's a feeling like no other, honestly. Obviously, we're kind of hard-headed in some things. We want to argue with them there and there, but they see it all day in and day out. So at the end of the day, they know.
Okay. Can you talk about his hot spot kind of being this roping? What's your jackpot hot spot?
I don't know. I don't know if I have one. I like all jackpots for the most. I don't really have one. I don't think, honestly. I like all jackpots. Luckily, I've always had good horses that were pretty good to jackpot on. Score and run, and jackpotting's always kind of been fun to me, honestly.
What's next as far as jackpots, rodeos? Talk about where we're going next.
Well, we leave not this coming week, but the next. Monday or Tuesday?
we leave on the 2nd. We go to Woodward. We're up there on the 3rd. And then we'll slowly start working our way to Sisters, Oregon, to Livermore, and then
on that Sunday we'll be in Livermore. So we got a lot of rodeos. We got 7 rodeos that week.
Yeah, he's been to 10, I've been to 12, so we got a little bit of ground to make up on rodeo count. And I don't know, we might put ourselves in a spot where we can't get to enough of them now, but luckily we've won at the ones we've been to, and so yeah, it'll be a fun week. Kind of fun to get back in the rhythm of doing that and get some cooler weather.
I was gonna say, as long as Jake gets to cool off.
That's all Jake cares about. He's ready to head north. That's what he told me yesterday on the phone. I'm just ready to get to Sisters and put a hoodie on. Is what he told me.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The action continued with the Cody NesSmith Memorial in Buffalo, another super special roping to remember and honor the life of Cody NesSmith, who passed in 2020 to Ewing sarcoma. Colin Von On and Andrew Ward won the Cody Johnson Resistol Open 7-header with a 57.13 on 7 steers, of course, to split $40,000. That 7-header was then followed by the next morning the Bill Fick Ford Open 5-header, where Tyler Wade and Paul Eves took home the win with a 30.34 on 5. And lastly, like I said, so much going on this weekend and rolling into this week. The Prefert Ranch Pro Roping kicks off today, May 28th. The Prefert Ranch Pro Roping runs through June 2nd with all kinds of action, and I wanted to remind you that you can watch the Prefert Pro Roping live all week long over at roping.com. So if you aren't already a member at roping.com, make sure you sign up today once you get done here. That way you can watch the Prefert Pro Roping live and relive the Danny Dietz.